Here is a clip from a recent high-trust classroom workshop in Denton, Texas.
I want there to be something that you can apply, right? I mean, I always ask people this. Have you ever noticed that some teachers write 3 disciplinary referrals a year, and some might write 3 a day? Have you noticed? And see, this is the difference between the high-trust classroom and low-trust classroom. The high-trust classroom, some teachers may not even write 3 a year. Some teachers may have gone the whole year without even having to write a referral. But then other teachers may write 2 a day. And we wonder why. Why is it? It's the same kids. Same kid. Same kid came to my classroom, went to her classroom, doing fine in my classroom, get in trouble every day over her classroom. What's the difference? I'll tell you what it is. It's your ability to build trust with kids. Some people can just do it. Some people right now are shaking their hands going, yeah, that's right. That's right. Some people are going, I wrote 78 referrals. You know who you are. I don't have to point. You already know. Okay? So this professional growth process, and you're going to see why this is so important. This is so key to your career longevity and so many other things. Okay, so let's share these things with you. All right? So much training out there. You got training at the national level, at the state level, at the district level, at the school level. And this stuff is good. But the purpose of the high-trust classroom is directly into the classroom. What specific things do the best teachers do? What are they? And that's what the high-trust classroom is all about. It's right in the classroom. So when I take you into the classroom, there are 3 main variables in the classroom. Everybody in this room knows this. They're the students, the teacher, and the curriculum. Oh, okay, well, I teach middle school social studies, 7th grade social studies. That's great, that's your curriculum. And then there are the kids. Kids, I mean, you can't really control which kids you get in your classroom. But then there's also the teacher. And the one variable that you can control, I say control, not influence now. The one variable you can control is yourself, is the teacher. So that's, once again, that's why I'm focusing on the teacher in the high-trust classroom. Because our goal is to end up with the high-achieving student at the end of this. But this is the only variable you can control. You can have a big impact on your curriculum, sure. Okay? All right. So here's kind of this growth process. If you look at it, and I want you to have this in your mind, is that it kind of starts out, and for those of you at the end of the day when you get your book, there's a little assessment in here. And what I would suggest you do, it's on page 31 inside this book when you get it. I want you to, tonight, tomorrow, at some point, maybe over the summer, before next year, I want you to go through and take the assessment. There's just 29 questions, answer them, and it's going to give you a sense of, well, do I have a high-trust classroom or not? And you can quantify your own success based upon your first year of teaching. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. I want you to quantify your first year by taking the assessment. Okay, you can also go on the website, which is thehightrustclassroom.com. You can take it on there, but you can also take it in the book. Okay, so after you do that, you kind of go through a book study or a workshop, and that's kind of what we're doing tonight. And then we go to action planning. There's a whole action planning section in here, and then beyond that, get with your accountability group, right? So this can be used at school with somebody. And then finally, ongoing, this is kind of the post-assessment, okay? So I want everybody to kind of look at this. That's the intent. The intent of this is that there's growth. We don't want tonight just to be, yay, it was a fun, feel-good experience. That's great. And I think it will end up being that after I stop talking a little bit more. You guys know what I'm saying. All right, so why are we doing this? Here's why. 2 pieces of data right here. When I was doing the research for this book, and I continue to research, these 2 numbers keep jumping out at me huge. The first one, 30%. 30% is the percentage of teens who quit school nationally. That's the national number for the percentage of teens that quit school that don't finish in 4 years with the people that they started with in the 9th grade. Once again, I'm not sure what the numbers are here, but that's what it is nationally. Here's another number, 47%. I think this one's even more concerning. 47%. 47% of all new teachers quit within 5 years. That's the national number. 47% of all new teachers quit within 5 years. Seems like school's not working out for the kids or the teachers. It's like, what the heck's going on? This is a serious problem. So, I mean, we know the teachers who have longevity, we know the teachers who stay around, the teachers who enjoy, who really have a lot of passion around what they're doing, they're here for year after year after year. They're so passionate about it. But it's the teachers who have the low-trust classroom that don't make it 5 years.